What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, you know, this doesn't work without you guys, man. You know, it's nice out here right now because this morning, man, it was like all hell was breaking loose. When the storm came through, it came, washed on through, and just as fast, washed on out. And it was just like literally night and day, because this morning when I did my morning report, I was like, damn, limbs are falling down, and wind was blowing, and rain was going sideways, and now, damn, it's like 80 degrees and sunny, got a nice breeze going. I guess this is the calm after the storm, okay? There was no calm before the storm because, well, I was asleep. And I'm out here actually to feed the fish. Last night was cool. Last night was really, really cool because I ended up having Philip Ebarb, who's Dak Prescott's uncle, called in last night. And we had a great conversation with him. I wasn't expecting him to call in. But he shed a lot of light on a lot of things about Dak Prescott and, you know, his personal frustration with dealing with a lot of the trolls and the haters out there. And, you know, I'm beginning to realize that there's some people in the world that are just people that are just miserable asses that just, I guess their life is just terrible at the point where they can never see anything good, that they only have to be negative. And I feel bad for those people. I honestly do, for somebody who constantly has to make sure there's something negative to say. I mean, my mother, who's 80 years old, who I remember I did a video going to her house where my mother, 80 years old, is making pies and candy, I mean, not candy, cookies and cakes and all stuff, that she actually gives away and donates to people. And I actually had people who would have negative things to say about my mama and would give the thumbs down. So I guess there's just miserable assholes out there throughout the world. Now my quarterback, Dak Prescott. Philip last night alluded to this, that Dak Prescott has a football field built at his house. He has a practice field built at his house. And so a lot of those times when you saw pictures of Dak and Zeke, or Dak and Amari, or Dak and Des Bryant working out, they were working out at his home. He has invested some of that money, you know, because he's greedy, as some of you say. He's so greedy. He's taken some of that money to put a field in his backyard so that way he can constantly work on his craft. Amari Cooper stated that he loves being here with the Dallas Cowboys. He loves the atmosphere. He loves the camaraderie. He loves his quarterback. And to take more money elsewhere wouldn't be worth it. That speaks a lot about the leadership value that you have with Dak as well as his teammates, that they all love each other and that they're in this shit together. And going through something that we're going through right now, to be able to know that Dak Prescott constantly worked out this offseason with his teammates is going to bode well. Here's the thing that is so good for us as Cowboy fans. The fact that, for a couple of different reasons, most teams, the players don't live in the city that they play in. If you are a Green Bay Packer, chances are you have an off-season workout bonus. Meaning, we're paying you to make sure you come in to do workouts. The Dallas Cowboys don't have those. They don't have those because the guys mostly live in the Dallas area. And they're constantly chomping at the bit, wanting to work out and be together. You see those guys, well, not right now. Not right now, you don't see them. But you'll see, you know, Dak and Zeke. You know, you saw Dak and Zeke where they had the poster and everything else together. That was them working out and hanging out together. You see Amari Cooper and Dak and all those guys working out because they're all there together. They are constantly working on their craft to get better and better and better. Not everybody has that. Aaron Rodgers usually goes to California in the offseason and things. Most guys, I mean, believe it or not, I bet most of those Eagle players don't live in Philadelphia. Why would they want to be in an armpit? When you get that alone will help you, especially during this pandemic. The fact that we have Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator, who Dak and him clicked well together with, and having those guys getting together, that's almost like having OTAs. Seriously. I dare say that they may be in actually better shape than some teams are having that right there. Now, I didn't want to do this. I tried to get away from this because in this age of COVID, where we're losing people, and there's so much hate and division in the world, I tried to get away from doing the dumbass comment of the day. Lord knows I've tried to be good. But sometimes people just have to get underneath my skin. They just get up underneath my skin. I don't know if they're looking for it for attention because they know I will call their ass out and maybe make a name for it. And maybe I shouldn't because of this person who tweeted this crap has only one follower. And I can understand why they have only one follower. Because they're a freaking idiot. This person actually tweeted at me and said, "Stop kissing Dak's ass. We are tanking for Trevor Lawrence." The fuck? I'm wondering, is that to get a reaction out of me, or do you actually believe that crap? Let me play the game with you for a second. Hypothetically, if you're tanking for Trevor Lawrence, if that's what you think your end goal is, you're going to need to do one of two things. You're either going to need to be the worst team in the NFL. The worst. You're going to need to lose like Cincinnati did last year. Or you are literally going to have to mortgage every pick for the next 3 or 4 years to try and move up to get him. Understand that the Washington Redskins only moved up a few spots, and you had to use 3 number ones in a second just to move up a few spots to get RG3. Hypothetically, we're told that Trevor Lawrence may be the best prospect since Andrew Luck. Okay? So that means, like I said, you're either going to need to have the number 1 pick, or you're going to have to trade up to that number 1 pick. Which means you're going to talk, like I said, to give up 3, 4 number 1s, possibly, to get there. And if that is your plan, then you don't sign an Amari Cooper to a long-term deal. You don't sign a Zeke Elliott to a long-term deal. Because you're going to have to wait another year. And you're not going to have draft picks to go ahead and build. And this team right now is built to win right now. You have one of the best wide receiver cores in the NFL. You got one of the best running backs. You've still got arguably one of the better offensive lines, but it's getting old quickly. Your defense is up and coming. You've got a new coach. Seriously? My comment was to this idiot, how about you kiss my ass? Because I'm sticking with Dak. A guy who the team believes in. The players fall behind. Players are taking less money to stay here with Dak Prescott. A guy who has been getting better every single year that he's been here. A guy who isn't satisfied. A guy who didn't cost us 2, 3, or 4 number 1 picks to get here. A guy that gives you everything. You know, everybody thought that Andrew Luck was going to be the guy. The Colts thought he was going to be the guy. The Colts took one of the best quarterbacks in football and said, you know what, we're going to go with the young guy. The young guy is no longer in football. The young guy who was that great prospect that everybody thought was going to be the guy, unfortunately, couldn't stay healthy and finally had to just say, I have to hang it up. While the guy they gave up on goes back to another Super Bowl and wins another Super Bowl. I will never, ever understand you guys. I just never understand. But you are free to believe what you want to believe. Like I said, kiss my ass. I'm sticking with Dak. So you and your one follower go have fun together. Okay? Right now, it's time to feed the fishies. Hey, Sue, wait! Sue, wait! Sue, wait! Come on here, fellas. Sue, wait! How you doing, guys? How you doing? What's up? Hey, Sue, wait! How you doing, fellas? How you doing, huh? That's my baby. That's my baby. I guess you're hungry, huh? Here you go. Come and get it. Come and get it. There you go, fellas. I'm Mark Holmes. And I'll see you guys, later. Because, well, that's what I do. You can't get rid of me. I'll see you soon. There you go, guys. Oh, thought I turned the camera off.